Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another YouTube video, man. So, since I've been playing Forza Motorsport 7, a lot of you guys have been asking which game I like more, Horizon 3 or Motorsport 7. Now, obviously, Forza 7 being the newer of the two, has a lot of cool features and obviously updated graphics that Horizon 3 just doesn't have. But in this one, I'm going to go over a few things that I like about Forza 7, Horizon 3, and then in the end, I'm going to tell you guys which one I like the best. Now, obviously, we're going to start off with the graphics. Now, like I said, Forza 7 being the newer of the two games, man, obviously the graphics, just the depth and attention to detail of each car has definitely been stepped up a substantial amount since Horizon 3. Now, obviously, Forza 7, I believe the first Forza game ever to be released in 4K. Now, what that means is that if you own an Xbox One S or X, I believe S plays 4K games as well, you're going to be able to get the full graphic experience with Forza 7, whereas Horizon 3 running at a more reasonable resolution such as 1080p. Definitely a little bit easier on the old Xboxes. Now, obviously, Forza 7, more attention to detail, just the rain when you're driving. When you get up to really high speeds on some of the cars, you'll see the spoilers actually start to move, body panels, you'll see the screen actually starts to shake a little bit at high speed, which in the very beginning I wasn't really a fan of, but I started to get used to it the more I played. Now, a lot more road debris and rubber just coming at you. Since Motorsport 7 based more off a track game, I feel like Forza's definitely kept the realism in that sense. Now, Horizon 3, still very, very good graphics in comparison to some other games that have been released in the past year or so, but I'm gonna have to definitely give the edge to Forza 7 as far as the graphics go. Now, as far as the sounds go, again, Forza 7 being the more updated game, newer technology, just advancements made as far as the sounds go. Now, going back to back from Forza 7 to Horizon 3, that's when you really notice the difference. Now, obviously, Forza Horizon 3, in comparison to, let's say, Gran Turismo 6, haven't played Gran Turismo Sport just yet, but in comparison to Gran Turismo 6, more superior. But I gotta say, with Forza 7 being, in my opinion, the most advanced simulation racing game out, I have to say that Forza 7 is gonna take the edge as far as the sounds go. Now, obviously, gameplay is where you're really gonna see a lot of differences. Horizon 3 being a free roam, open map concept, whereas with Forza 7, you're pretty much limited to just racing on a track, or you can do free play, but at the same time, you're still going to be limited to where you can go, in a sense that you can only select tracks that are in the game. Whereas Forza Horizon 3, you guys know one of the greatest things about Horizon 3 is it being free roam, especially when you get online. There's a lot more that you can do, and it just gives you a more realistic experience as far as where you and your friends can go. But with that being said, to me, the Horizon games always felt kind of arcadey to me. Now, what I mean by that is kind of like Cruising World, Cruising USA, where the graphics aren't quite realistic. They give you a little bit of leeway and they kind of tame the cars down. And as far as the overall driving experience, I feel like Horizon 3 is a lot more forgiving than Forza Motorsport 7. But in that sense, Forza 7 is definitely a much more professional racing game, and I find it to be much more enjoyable when you're trying to get better and better with each lap, which ideally is the only object of the game, other than, you know, coming in place and winning championships. Whereas in Horizon 3, there's a whole lot of jumps, secret barn finds, challenges, as well as just prize boards laid out all over the map. So it really gives Horizon 3 the feel that the game could go on forever. Now, as far as the online play goes, definitely the free roam is gotta be the best thing about Horizon 3. Forza Motorsport 7, unless you're doing races, which I find when you're doing strictly races, and you know, the online community of Forza gamers, a lot of people like to mess you up or crash into you and cause you to do poorly in the race, whereas when you're in online free roam with Horizon 3, there's just way more possibilities. You know, let's say you're cruising around, you meet a couple guys cruising, you can go do some racing with them. If they're, you know, not racing accordingly, or they're just crashing into you and causing you not to have a good time, you can just turn around and go to a different area of the map and more than likely find a whole lot more people to play with. So for me, I definitely have to give the online gameplay to Horizon 3 all across the globe on that one. And with that being said, which should you buy? Now for me, it really all comes down to personal preference, and I have to say that it's weird because 1 month I'll really be feeling the online, the free roam aspect where I can just cruise around, have a good time, and just drift with a few people. And then other months I kind of feel like I just want to be on the track, perfecting my skills, doing a little bit of drifting while still winning races, and really trying to perfect the perfect driving line, I think is what it comes down to in Forza 7. If I had to choose one overall game that I say I like the most, I'd have to say it's Horizon 3. The game, like I say, just seems to never end, and there's just an endless amount of events, challenges, and different things that you can do in the game that will definitely keep your attention a little bit longer than I feel Forza Motorsport 7 will. Whereas if you're running around a track, let's say 3, 4, 5 laps constantly, I can see how it can get a little bit boring. Now for some people out there, that's why they play racing games, the track racing games, obviously very nostalgic, going way back to the original Gran Turismo games. So I'd say it would come down to personal preference, and my personal preference has got to be Horizon 3, man. So you guys let me know which game you like better, Motorsport 7 or Horizon 3, and which one you want to see me continue playing more on the channel. With Forza 7 being the newer of the two games, that's the one that I've been playing recently, but definitely let me know which one you guys want to see me play more on the channel in the future. And with that being said, I'm thinking we are probably going to put an end to this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video, something a little bit different, some comparison videos, kind of switch up the flow a little bit on the channel. So as always, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button if you guys are new. Don't forget to subscribe, man. And that's about it. And with that being said, we're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace. Oh, oh, oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh no.